Peace, love, and light, God. Just you got Professor O coming through with a dose of that good yo come everywhere like broken glass. I'm around like a circle. Anyway, anyhow, let's get down to this round now. Today I'm gonna go on a grid with it, but I want to get on it with it. Didn't write no notes down for this, but I kind of want to wing it, and I think you're gonna like it because I like it as well. I'm long-winded. Yeah. I want to talk about mastering solitude. Oh wow! First and foremost, solitude, solitary, solidarity. Am I saying it right? Is it solitary, solidarity? Mastering solitude. Let's just leave it like that. Solitude for me has been so much peace. You don't even understand. And it's been given to me by God. I appreciate it so much. Thank you very much. And I've learned so much about myself, and I love being around myself to the point that I realized that my values have increased dramatically because now I only want X amount of people, a certain amount of people that carry certain amount of traits or things that complement who I'm already am. And then when you only learn these things when you master your solitude, some people don't master solitude because they can't be alone. They got to have some type of outer thing. You know what I mean? Like something has to, it has to entertain them. It has to be via a show, or it has to be some type of, I don't know, like it's something. They cannot be alone. Why? Because they don't like themselves. And and when once I went in, it made me go in when I was during my sit down. I was solitary. Like I had to relearn who I am, and I know who I am, but I had to really relearn who I am and the traits that I carry and things that I need to refine on, etc. So forth to the point where now, I'm single. Thank God, everything's cool. Hey, now for the ladies that watch it, things etc. So forth. But I also started realizing, like, all right, if I ever someday wanted to be married, what are the traits that I know that my wife will like in her husband? And these are just little things like that I wanted to master in myself. Because I know what I want in a wife. I know what I hold to high standard because I don't want to marry anything that I'm going to regret later, anything in that situation. I'm not just going to get married just because it's something to do or, I don't want to be alone, etc. so forth. If God has given me grace to be able to have that experience, I will. But at the same time, I know for a fact that a wife will complement me, not complete me. Simple as that. God didn't put that on earth to be, um, um, what is it? To be incomplete, and a marriage will make me complete. That's not what God did. Not at all. A marriage is complementary to my situation and to my existence. So in that situation, how am I able to make myself more complementary for her as well? And of course, by me increasing my own value of who I see in myself. And what I did was going in. I went in to know, all right, who am I? What am I? How am I? What are my ticks? Where are my weaknesses? What are my strengths? What is something that I no longer need? What is something that I want and may not need? Or what is things that I think I need, but it's really something that I want, etc. I went through a whole bunch of various of questions, and I had to answer them myself because, again, this was about who I am. And what I've come to realize that first and foremost, I leave it in a simple sentence. I am in a constant state of development. I'm proud of how far I've come, and I'm excited to see how far I'm going. Um, I want to keep growing. I want to keep going. I want to keep glowing because, number one, I'm sexy. Hey, now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. But I ain't playing no games. Can you dig it? I think you can. Um, I've also realized more of making myself more patience, um, directing my tenacity and persistence. Just little things that I realized I had I had a great amount of traits, but they were just unaligned and misdirected. So I just focused on aligning myself and getting more um, focus on the direction that I wanted to go. And in that sense, I became more solid. And again, rereading my word, understanding more scripture, applying them in my everyday life. How can these scriptures make me a better person? And how can I apply them in my everyday life when I'm conversing with people on the outside? Like, hey, this not a third, but then when I'm on the inside and myself. And what I mean by going on the outside, like once you leave your house, literally, you're outside, you're experiencing a whole bunch of different personalities, etc. so forth. How can I come to a point where now I'm treating everybody the same, no matter their age, no matter their perspective, no matter their creed, whatever the case may be, and able to get different results because I'm dealing with different personas. And that was a whole nother thing for me. But then when I went on the inside, I relearned, okay, what did I learn from this experience, etc. so forth. These are the things that help me increase me. And I'm giving you a little bit more about who I am, right? This is, even though it's about mastering solitude, but let me get back to the point. Mastering it for me gave me these realizations, is what I'm saying. I say all that to say that. And it's also made me realize on how important that I am for me, and more important on how I can be for anyone that I feel like is important in my life. Now, here's the thing also I realized when I'm dealing with these situations, I realized I had a lot of other things that I used to confirm about my identity that was never a part of who I am. You know what I mean? Like, there'd be things like, okay, I can dance, so that means I'm a dancer. I used to skateboard, that means I'm a skater. I play video games, that means I'm a gamer. Things like that, etc. so forth. Nah, I draw, I rap, I write poetry, or you're a poet, you're a rapper, you're an artist, etc. so forth. Nah, I am who I am. Simple as that. I have these traits that I'm able to do, but these are not things that label and define who I am. Simple put, I'm just a simple guy. Simple as that. And again, these are realizations that I came when I had to sit down and get that realization of who I am. Because when you're sitting down and you're by yourself and you have no outside things, like you're not defined by your phone, etc. so forth, which you do need your phone. Trust me, I am a fan of social media, etc. so forth. I'm definitely on social media, as I am here speaking. I do the normal things, but then when it came to realize it's who you are, somebody, who am I? When you start to ask yourself these questions, you start to go down labels, you start to go down things, etc. so forth, whatever. The fact of the matter is, I'm able to talk about all these things on a high level and talk about these things in a detailed point because I mastered my solitude. Sitting down alone, not realizing that, or seeking out, not wanting company, or just enjoying your own company. And then I also realized a lot of people can't enjoy their own company. They can't. They don't like themselves. They don't like themselves. They don't want to be around themselves because anytime, remember, when you're by yourself, there go that light. Not the eureka aha moment, but that light by yourself, it turns on sometimes or autonomously. And when that light turns on, they don't want to deal with themselves. Then now what happens? Oh, I gotta go get me I gotta smoke. Oh, I gotta get me a car. I gotta drink. Oh, what show is on right now? Oh, I'm bored. This, that, and the third. Can't beat you. Your own self is beating you up. That's that flesh talking to you, seeking some type of entertainment, some type of distraction, because you're going in. Now I need you to go in more. Defeat those little urges and those little sidetracked thoughts. Go in more. Then when you start to go in more, then that's when you start to ask yourself questions. Why am I even feeling like this? What's on my step? Why am I thinking like this? Now it's not what there's to do, is why am I? Not I need to go, is why am I? Now the question is no longer seeking out, but the question is seeking in. Ooh, and the revelation that you get from those things, my good viewers. Oh yes. Very, 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 very cool. Very cool. And I'm just going to leave it like that, right? Because there's only about so many words that can explain the experience. You have to experience for yourself. And for those out there that do not like being alone, learn how to like yourself. Because if you don't like yourself, what makes you think anyone else will? I like myself. I don't really care who like me or don't like me, because at the end of the day, I think I'm still sexy. Hey, now. I think you dig it. Oh, yeah, right? And this message is for that depth out there, for the master, the expert, the proficient, the efficient, the self-efficient, the one that's always doing it and never losing it, that's growing, that's going at all times. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Remember, always speak good, see good, do good, and everything will be good, because it's all good. Can you dig it? Yeah, I think you can. And for the haters out there that love looking at your boy, make sure you look at my good side. And matter of fact, stop looking at me. Go look at yourself. Yeah. I think you can. You know I'm sexy. Peace, love, and light. I'll see you guys in the next video.